I stood quietly by the doorway, a drink in hand, scanning the bustling room one last time before planning my silent escape. My wife, Elalina, had urged me to attend her company's extravagant party, insisting that my presence would boost her professional image. She believed that if I mingled and smiled, shook a few hands, made polite small talk, I'd be doing my part. And I had. I played the role, offered smiles when needed, engaged in hollow conversation, and nodded along to stories I didn't care about. But now I was drained. The noise, the fake laughter, the layers of artificial charm. It was suffocating. I pulled out my phone and fished my keys from my pocket, preparing to slip away unnoticed. I planned to text Elalina from the car, let her enjoy the evening without me hovering. She was somewhere in the massive mansion, probably dazzling her boss and coworkers. I didn't want to interrupt her flow. As I moved through a dimly lit hallway, a rare sliver of calm in the chaotic house, I passed the guest bathroom. The door was slightly ajar. That's when I heard voices, low, urgent. One of them was unmistakably Elalina's. Then came a man's voice. My heart jolted. Something in their tone stopped me in my tracks. "He mustn't know," she whispered. "Not yet," the man replied. "You've been saying that for weeks," he said. "He's not blind. He'll figure it out soon." A tense pause followed. "I know," she murmured, her voice trembling slightly. "But tonight's not the night. Let me handle it. Please." I froze. A chill spread across my face. My hand clenched around my phone. I wanted to burst in and demand answers, but part of me wasn't ready for the truth behind that door. Their voices held something dangerous, secretive, something shattering. Moments later, the door creaked open. The man stepped out first. It was her boss, Victor. He walked calmly down the hallway, adjusting his sleeves as if nothing had happened. Then Elalina emerged, glancing nervously over her shoulder. She didn't see me. I had backed into the shadows near the coat rack, my heart pounding, my breath shallow. I waited until she drifted back into the main room, then slipped quietly out the front door. My mind spiraled. Every interaction between Elalina and Victor from the past few months now felt suspicious. Late-night work sessions, unexpected business trips, long glances that lingered too long. Was it an affair? A secret plot? Something worse? Coercion? I sat in my car, engine off, watching guests come and go. I wasn't ready to confront her. I needed answers. Solid proof. We'd been married for 7 years, through joy, pain, struggles, and growth. But now, it felt like a knife had pierced my back, and I didn't know how deep it went. An hour passed. Elalina finally stepped outside, glowing, laughing beside another couple. She spotted me and rushed over. "There you are," she said brightly. "I thought you left already." I forced a stiff smile. Just needed some air. She didn't catch the coldness in my voice, didn't notice how I avoided her gaze. On the drive home, she chatted excitedly about the party, how her pitch had impressed everyone. I nodded, responding with short, tired phrases. But I wasn't tired. I was reeling. That night, I lay beside her in bed, staring at the ceiling while she fell asleep next to me. Her breathing deepened. Mine did not. I kept wondering, how long had this been going on? I considered things I never thought I'd consider. Hiring a private investigator. Checking her phone. Snooping. Because the woman beside me now felt like a stranger. In the days that followed, I played my role. Kissed her goodbye every morning. Asked about her day. Cooked dinner. Laughed on cue. But I watched. Listened. Every notification on her phone. Every call she silenced. Every email she quickly closed. I noticed it all. Eventually, I began following her after work. Not every day. Just enough. Most evenings she came straight home. But twice she didn't. Once, she met Victor at a hotel bar downtown. They sat close, heads nearly touching, talking for nearly an hour. Another time, they met in a quiet park, sitting under a tree like lovers hiding from the world. I took pictures, marked the dates, recorded the times. I didn't want to accuse her until I had undeniable proof. It wasn't just about catching her. I needed her to see it, to admit it. One night, she came home late, visibly frazzled. Traffic was awful, she mumbled, avoiding eye contact. I nodded. Another long meeting with Victor? She blinked, caught off guard.
Yeah.
It ran late. I smiled faintly. Makes sense. He really keeps you busy. She hesitated. You okay? I leaned in, kissed her forehead. Just tired. But I wasn't tired. I was done pretending. A week later, I laid it all out. Photos spread across the dining table like broken glass. Explain this, I said, my voice calm but firm.
She froze.
Where did you get these? That's not the question, Elalina, I said. What's going on between you and Victor? She sank into a chair, pale and trembling. It's not what it looks like. Then make it clear. Her eyes darted from the photos to me. It started months ago. I didn't mean for it to happen. It was supposed to be one night, but it got complicated. So it isn't a affair, I said flatly. Tears welled in her eyes. Yes, but it's over. It ended weeks ago. I pointed at the pictures. These don't look like it's over. She broke down sobbing. I was scared to tell you. I thought I'd lose everything. But I still love you. I stared at her, numb. You already lost me, Elalina. You just didn't realize it. She reached out, but I stepped back. I need space. A lot of it. I packed a bag and left that night, not knowing where I'd go, only that I couldn't stay. The betrayal gutted me. I needed time to find myself again, without her shadow. Weeks passed.
She called.
Texted. Begged to talk. I ignored most of it. I needed clarity. Eventually, I met with a lawyer. I didn't want revenge. I just wanted out.
Peace.
One day, she sent me one last message. I made a terrible mistake. I miss you every day.
I stared at it for a long time.
Then deleted it. Sometimes the truth comes as a whisper behind a cracked door. Sometimes, it's the voice that stops you in your tracks. But once you hear it, you can't unhear it. And once you know, there's no going back.